The Ofra mystery box has been revealed, fully revealed, and you want to know whether or not it's worth your money. Nana, I've got you. We're going to go ahead and play around with every single one of the items featured in the premium Ofra mystery box for 2024. And I just got out the shower, okay? So that's my hair looking like a little reckless, and I don't know what's going on because it's like, for some reason, it's shifting. I've always had straight hair, then eventually I had curly hair, and now we're back to this after having straight hair again. I don't know what's going on. So we're going to pick it up in a bun because it's really about the face right now. I did add that light. Do you see it? I think it balances out, right? And then I ended up turning on my little palm tree because I completely forgot to do that. I'm gonna start off by treating the under eye area. I'm gonna use the Phyto Nature Lifting Eye Cream by Dermalogica. Don't crack on my nails because that's not nice. I know they're like chipping already. I went to Five Below. So I ended up snagging these nail polishes. This blue one is in the shade, do they even give you a shade? Putting on Airs. This is like one of those quick drying by Wet n Wild. So it's called Putting on Airs, and that's the blue one that I had on my nails. I ended up getting the black one as well. It's Throwing Shade, and then this one is an LA Colors one, but I thought it was super cute. It is called Daydream. This is the next shade I'm gonna use. So I'm glad today is an very early filming day because let me leave this here. I'm gonna go ahead and do my nails today. Anyway, I'm gonna grab a small amount of this eye cream and I'm gonna like pat some under here and under here. It's gonna hydrate, it's gonna lift, it's gonna tighten, which is perfection. I have my go-tos. I already told you guys. I've been using the Firm X one during the day consistently, and I've definitely noticed a difference under the eye. I'm doing the castor oil at night directly under the eye with like massaging movement. But I got this one and I wanted to try it. I've tried it twice so far and it's actually really nice. Massage fairly quickly and I'm gonna leave it alone. And in the meantime, we're gonna start playing around with Ofra products. I'm gonna go ahead and use their oil-free moisturizer. I told you guys mine is like almost done. Be mindful, my full-on Ofra mystery box unboxing is live on the channel. If you didn't see it already, you might wanna go check that out. Then I gave you a full-on breakdown of the price point and promo code, what you're gonna get as a discount and everything, and the retail value of this box. Since it is limited edition and it is selling, like it's selling out, I don't think they have that much left. You might want to go check it out. If you wanted to snag your box after seeing this video, my discount code is JodyG. You're gonna get 20% off on top of the insane reduced price for this mystery box. See how moisturized I look, but it's not oily because it's an oil-free formula. Next, I'm gonna move on to foundation. Now, I could use my Ofra foundation, but I feel like everything is gonna be pretty much Ofra. And although this is the mystery box try-on, I wanna show love to other brands too. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the Smashbox Always On Foundation. The one I'm gonna use is an M10W. Why am I doing this? Anyway, this is the foundation, that's the shade, and it doesn't fail that my landscaper decided that he wanted to come by exactly when I start filming. He could have come much earlier. No! I hope the lawn mowing sounds and stuff are not annoying to you guys. So I'm gonna tap my foundation in, and then we're gonna use my Ofra concealer. I finished the old one because I only had like a little bit left in there. So we get to open a brand new fresh one. Oh, that skin's looking really nice. I avoided the under eye. I don't want to overbuild product, especially with this cream, because it's pretty emollient. It feels so hydrating that you just don't want to overbuild product because that's going to cause creasing. And in many cases, when you're getting that creasing or that weird looking under eye area, it's not just application and the tool. It could be the oils in whatever you applied first breaking down the formula, which it'll make it look dry when it's not dry. It's just breaking apart. Or it could look dry depending on what you did before. So you have to be very careful. As mentioned, we're gonna open a brand new one. This one here is their Perfect Cover in medium golden. And this is my go-to shade for the under eye area. I'm going to apply here. It has such good coverage and compensate coverage in certain areas. Okay, while I'm blending my concealer, let me tell you like a really funny story. Like, you know how you don't know people, like know people, right? I guess you have to observe in order to slowly get to know people if you don't really talk to them. And my neighbors from across the street, they're actually pretty nice in the sense of they stay to themselves. We say hello. There have been mistakes with mail. They'll bring it to us. Just very basic kind of relationship, right? I'm gonna go in with what is it called? The Brightening Strawberry Powder. This is their airbrush setting powder. You get this in the mystery box. I ended up grabbing a brand new powder puff and realized I only have 2 left in backup, which means I need to order more. Anyway, it's like a pink, you know, normal pink, but not too pink. I'm gonna remove excess. Anyway, so when Juan, I was meaning to tell you guys this, when Juan was fixing the curtain, remember I told you that instead of it being like this, it was like hanging by a thread because it's a blackout curtain and it's really thick and long and whatever. Anyway, so Juan had to use one of those really heavy, like really strong drills. I mean, strong to the point that it was no joke and you can hear like boom, 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 boom outside, right? My neighbor, who is never really outside unless he's smoking a cigarette, comes outside out of nowhere and starts sweeping the edge of his driveway. And it's funny because since the drill was so loud, I had to speak louder and Juan had to speak louder, which I guess from the outside it sounds like we're screaming at one another, but I'm helping Juan, so I'm standing there with like the screws and stuff like this, and we're like, right? And I'm looking at the neighbor because there's no curtain up yet. He was just putting the rod and stuff, and the neighbor's like sweeping and looking, and he's sweeping and he's looking, and I was like, what? I said, you know how on TikTok, when something's popping off on the block, people bring their vacuum and they're vacuuming the middle of the road? He's like, yeah. I said, well, the neighbor's technically not filming, but he's being nosy because he keeps looking this way, trying to figure out what's going on. And Juan's like, what do you mean what's going on? I'm like, yeah, it sounds like we're yelling at each other. And then it kind of made sense. It was so funny. I happen to have like a little bit of a nosy neighbor. We're gonna tap into the palette. I kind of want to work on le face. So I'm gonna use this brush over here. And I'm gonna dip the very tip onto the bronzer that you get in the palette that comes in the mystery box. And this shape, this is a brush that we got like in a BoxyCharm a long time ago. It is a Battenton brush. Nana, this is like, the shape is beautiful for this area here. And yes, I forgot I owned her. Why did I pull her out now when all I love is my BK Beauty? Bueno, what happened was, I have to clean all my brushes, and I was supposed to do it last weekend, pero we decided to watch movies and spend time as a family, and washing my brushes technically is still work, and I promised them I wasn't gonna work. So, I skipped on cleaning my brushes. So I only cleaned a few because I knew I wanted to film this for you guys. I have a lot of work to do when it comes to cleaning those brushes because there's a lot. But it is versatile in the sense of you're able to use this on the eyes, which we're going to do today. You can use this on the cheeks as a light blusher for certain complexions because it has a little bit of a yellow undertone to it. You can slightly contour with it too if you don't overdo it. Anyone that's around my complexion, maybe 2 to 3 shades deeper and then lighter, that bronzer is going to be life. And then let's have some fun and play around with the palette. I'm going to use the blush shade on the eyeball today. Yes, you can use this all over the face. It's a very versatile formula. So you can use these powders wet dry, just like you can use them on the eyes and all over your face. I'm gonna just kind of like blend along the crease with this pink. Where are we going with this, Nana? I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you. I genuinely don't know. I just want to have some fun with it. If you're looking to invest in like an Ofra palette, I do have My Collab with them. It's my Project Influencer collab. It's what I used in yesterday's video. I know she's looking yucky, pero nena, you know, I use her all the freaking time. The pans have dents in it and everything. In this, you're gonna get a topper, a cream blush, a powder blush. You're going to get a highlight shade that you can use on the cheeks and or the eyeballs. But then you have neutrals and pops of color. And you're able to go with an everyday, natural looking, easy wear look, or you can go smoky and glam with it, which I love. And that was the concept in my mind for this palette in particular. That said, you can use my discount code on that too, so you don't have to pay full price for her. Just in case you're interested, just kind of like putting it out there. The palette is still available on the website. I think I want to add some of that pink under the eyeball too. I'm just gonna dust some under here and then bring it out. I'm gonna grab another brush. I'm gonna dip into the bronzer shade. And that is something I'm gonna apply out here just to kind of warm the area and create a little bit of a gradient. I'll use a fluffy brush and go into this like light peachy pink shade. I'll tap that on like the center of the eye and bring her slightly forward. I think I wanna add a shimmer like in this area here. I think it will look super pretty. With the fluffy brush we used all over the lid, I am gonna dip into that pink. All right, I'm grabbing the brush that we used on the lid, and I think I wanna intensify this pink a little more down here. I use this one because it's a little more on the packing side. All right, and then I kind of want to smoke out the bottom, but I don't want to do eyeliner or anything like that. So I'm gonna use my mascara to smoke out under the eye. Your girl wants to go into one of these little highlighters. I am going to go with this one, why not? And I'll take her onto the inner corner over here just to bring in some light. You don't need a lot because it happens to be like pretty intense. You know, their highlighters are like freaking everything. So you kind of want to like apply and press and just make sure you're blending it well so it doesn't look too crazy. So right now we are exactly where I need to be. I'm gonna go in with my mascara. I need my other mirror so I can have it close up and personal to my eyeballs. I am gonna go ahead and apply my first layer at the top. While the top, it's doing its thing and starting to dry down, I'm gonna take the wand, no additional product, and I'm going to apply at the bottom, and then once I've coated all my lashes to my liking, the very same wand I will press against the base of my lashes and wiggle back and forth, and that'll give me the look like I went in with an eyeliner when I didn't. I'm gonna move forward and do my 2.5 coats. You already know how I do that. Here are my lashes with 2.5 coats at the top and like really built up at the bottom. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure the other side matches because obviously we need to move forward with the rest of the product. Doesn't the foundation look amazing on the skin? Like it literally looks like I have nothing on the face. It just looks balanced and healthy. I love this foundation, and it's like the good kind too because it has hyaluronic acid and adaptogens. I'm gonna use my Precisely My Brow Wax. She is going solo ladies. This one is in number 6. My brow lamination is slightly wearing off. Oh, my brow lamination is slightly wearing off. It's still doing its thing, so my brows still listen to me and they go where I ask them to go, but it is slightly wearing off. So I'm gonna go in with this, and you don't need a lot, so whatever's left, I'm gonna go on this side. I just wanna kind of like brush the brow into place so I can get my desired shape. So then I'm gonna grab a little spoolie and really brush this in, because you can't apply pressure with this. If not, you're gonna apply a lot of the product. So now that my brows are nice and waxy, I mean, they're not done yet, but right? I can go in with my Precisely My Brow Detailer. Now mine is a number 5, and then I'll fill in these sparse areas pretty quickly. I will tell you, you know the mechanical pencils, like at first, if you apply too much pressure, they start to break. So you kind of have to get the hang of them, and then eventually you're like a pro. Same thing happened to me with this because it is the slimmest. I mean, the slimmest tip you're ever gonna find. It reminds me of a mechanical pencil. You see how tiny that tip is? I'm gonna finish the brow off camera because I have to be pretty precise. And if I talk, I get excited. And I don't wanna keep breaking this because it's amazing and I don't wanna waste product. I have the shade Devoted in Ofra's cream that was featured in the mystery box, so I think we're gonna use that. I'm gonna grab my BK Beauty 109. You can use this for concealer, powdering. I'm gonna tap into this baby. Look how pigmented. I'm gonna go here and then just start the blending process. This brush is very versatile as well. I freaking love her. So I'm gonna start the blending process. And I know you think it's a lot. It is a cream blush, and that was just a one tap. You guys saw that. So these are very pigmented but also forgiving. I'm gonna do another one tap. For those of you who got my collab with Ofra and experienced the cream, you guys, right? They're so good. We will grab our powder again and just kind of like remove the excess and apply whatever's left where the division goes. And because it's pink, it just, it blends so well and it looks really pretty together. We have to do a little bit of a highlight, but I think the skin is looking really, really pretty on its own. So I think I want to dip into maybe this one here. You know what? Let's do this powder here. Look. That's it. We don't need any more. Let me just start blending. This is cray. This is also beautiful on the inner corner. I've done that. I have like the single pan. Super pretty. Just gives you that nice radiance. But it doesn't look like patchy on the skin, and it doesn't make your skin look dry, which I love. The liner that they featured in the box is going to be Chestnut, which is like my go-to. So I'm going to line the outer portion of my lips. And I know brown, it looks so strong and heavy, but it's not. This is gonna go great with all 4 of the mini nudes that they included in this box. Out of the 4, which one do I want to use? Should I use Manila? But Bal Harbor is very pretty, but I think Manila goes with the eyes a little bit. Let's go with Manila. These are great for your purse, because if you're like me, you'll have like 5, 6, 7, 8, 12 lipsticks in your bag, and it's crazy because you don't really need that many, and then it gets bulky and heavy. But the minis are great. And I've never gone through a mini. Like, I've either lost them or they've expired on me, because it does have a lot of product in it. And with the way that I rotate my lip products, I never really get through them. And then I'm gonna go over that line just to kind of mask it a little bit. You see, super pretty. All right, you guys, now here is the completed look. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like I'm gonna leave my hair like this. I'm feeling it. I think it goes with the look and it complements the vibe. Now, yes, guys, don't worry. I am going to add my link and discount for Ofra in the description box below. I'm also going to add the list of products that are not Ofra that I featured in today's video, just in case you guys want to go check them out. I'm so happy so many of you have snagged your mystery box and are so excited to receive it and start playing with your product. And you know, I can't go anywhere without saying hello and thank you to our channel members, the G Squad. This amazing group of people have joined channel memberships and are supporting the channel at a higher level. And so they've unlocked exclusive perks. YouTube has provided them with their very own badge, letting everyone know they are channel members, and is highlighting every single one of their comments under my video. So if you're ever interested in joining channel memberships, all you need to do is hit the join button below. Now, YouTube is going to recommend your next video based on your watch history. I will recommend additional beauty content I think you're really gonna enjoy, so I hope you consider checking it out, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye, guys.